see him. Well, I have an update for you. Someone's even offered to fly you back home. Hello and welcome back to Living Abroad. In this video, I'm going to give you an update about Greg's story. I posted a story yesterday on the channel about a UK man that is homeless right now living in Cebu City. An incredible story he shared, and go ahead and take a look at that video. I haven't seen that, so you get the full story. I'm not going to waste your time recapping everything, so just check out that video so you get the whole picture. When I made that video, the intent was to just get him some help, maybe a job or shelter. And very quickly, many of you guys asked for me to start a GoFundMe page so we could raise some money for Greg to be able to get back up on his feet. I'm happy to tell you that within 12 hours, we've already passed our goal of 500 Canadian dollars, that we can go ahead and buy him some equipment that he can use to cook and start his own little kitchen on the street, selling food to people around the area. So that's one thing. Also, he's got 2 job offers already on the and 3 actually. So 3 people have reached out to me saying that they can have a job for him, that they could work with Greg, and they're going to provide a home for him to stay in. They're a little bit far away from Cebu City, so we're going to try and organize that, see which one suits him, and because he's got some physical disabilities as well. A lot coming about his story in less than 12 hours. That's why I'm making this video, to keep you guys posted about what's going on with Greg, his story. And also, and people have been super generous donating to the GoFundMe page. Like I mentioned earlier, we've passed the 500 Canadian goal, so I'm going to go ahead and raise that goal. Why not? Why should we stop at the bare minimum? We can go ahead and help him as much as we can to get him to these locations, pay for his ferries. Regardless, I'm going to be very transparent where all the money is going to go. Everything is going to go to Greg or back to the people that send it to him if he doesn't need it, for example. Anyway, so details about that coming up. And someone was even kind enough to offer Greg a one-way ticket to the UK. So in the video, I asked him why doesn't he go back to the UK, because of course your home country has a lot of welfare in place, programs. His pension should be kicking in a couple years, all these different things. And he told me that he'd rather be homeless in the Philippines than in the UK, because the people of the Philippines is what keeps him going. He doesn't know anybody in the UK. He hasn't been back home in 20 years. I'm sorry if I'm speaking fast, guys. I'm just trying to get everything into a little intro for you guys, because today I'm gonna go ahead and see him. I'm gonna go see Greg. Hopefully he's there right now. I'm not sure if he's gonna be there. And I'm gonna try to make a phone call with him and some of the people that offered him a job and see if they can talk details and get him to these locations so he can have a shelter, a roof over his head. Regardless, you guys have been incredible. Honestly, I'm very, very proud of our community. I knew we had a good group of people, but I had no idea how generous you guys were. And I never intended to ask for money or anything, but you guys are the one that encouraged me to start the GoFundMe page. And I really hope that it's gonna go ahead and do a big change, a very positive outcome about this story. I will continue to post his story and his journey, keep you guys updated, because you, I'm sure, want to know what happens to Greg as much as I do, and hopefully we can help him out. Now today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I will not be here in Cebu City. I have prior arrangements to be outside to stay for the next few days. So I'm gonna go and talk to him, let him know that if he's interested, he can go ahead and we'll get him to the city, because I think it's not in Cebu. We have to catch him a ferry, all this stuff. So I want to see what he wants to do, because let's be honest, it's not always, just because he's on the street doesn't mean he doesn't have rights as a human. He doesn't have a choice. For example, like if the way I'm thinking is, like, we have to trust the people that are offering these jobs. No offense, we don't know what kind of position he's going to be asked or things to do. So I just want to make sure I don't just send him somewhere without getting a little bit more background on people offering him a position, right? Anyways, regardless, let's go ahead and get some data first from my phone, because I'm running out of internet. We'll catch a motorcycle, go and see it. Luckily, if Greg is there, and I'm going to tell him the good news and see how he takes it, what he wants to do. Let's go. I just stopped by here, this little store they got everywhere, and you can buy Load, which is basically data for your phone. And you can buy data for your phone and make phone calls for 110 pesos a week, which is not bad. Just around $2 to have internet and phone calls for a day. So phone plan is super cheap here in the Philippines, if you didn't know, if you're watching from somewhere in the West.
Oh, extra 99.
Thank you for telling me, I had no idea. So this super friendly here, she offered me a much better package that I've been getting. I used to pay the same price but only have internet. Now I can get 8 gigs a day as well as minutes. Anyway, this might be important to you if you come to the Philippines. Now it's time to get myself a motorcycle to go see Greg. So they have this like motorcycle taxis called Hobble Hobbles, and they usually pull up to you and ask you if you need a ride. Let's see if somebody's gonna approach me and ask me to take a ride with them. I'll try to bargain, get a good deal on this motorcycle ride. I mean, they're pretty inexpensive anyways, but this is just for you guys to understand what the regular rates are for about a 1 or 2 kilometer ride. Hello, sir. Across JY Mall. Yeah. 30 pesos. Like 2 kilometers, not even. 1.5 kilometers. 50. Okay, let's do 50. Why not? I don't want to wait in the heat, right? So thing is, he's here. So that's just right across the Mavesa Garden Residences. To be honest, we got lost a little bit, but hey, look who it is. How you doing?
All right, man.
I see you're selling. You got your shop
Just
going
a couple
here.
of bits of nothing really.
Okay, and what's this?
Few faces. Just trying to keep the flies away.
Okay. Well, I have an update for you on this. I released your video yesterday. I'm recording this so people can get an update. 2 people have reached out to offer you a job and shelter. So they're gonna make a phone call today with me, and you could talk to them, ask any questions, maybe what's expected of you if you want to go there. And
Where?
one of them is in Negros Oriental, and the other one's in Manila, but they're willing to pay for your travel there. So that's not going to be an issue. It's just a matter of what you're capable of doing and what they're expecting from you. We'll be in touch with them and try to sort out something if that's something you're interested in.
And you only released it today?
Yesterday. So in 12 hours we have a lot of people reached out. They're trying to help. So
oh, that's great.
okay, so we'll make some calls now and see if someone wants to hire you in Negros and what they're offering.
Negros, where's that?
Negros Oriental, probably like a nearby island. You'll have to take a ferry and stuff like that.
Oh no, that'd be great, yeah.
Yeah, and someone's even offered to fly you back home. So if you are maybe reconsidering going
I can go back home.
Yeah.
The embassy have already said they'll repatriate me, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go back to England.
Wouldn't you rather have your government kind of help you with the programs and services that are available?
Well, I've not lived there for 17 years. The amount of benefit I'll get is minimal.
Yeah.
I'll end up in a hostel full of alcoholics and drug addicts.
Yeah.
I'm 62. I don't really want to live that life.
Yeah.
And it's freezing cold, man.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to answer
I have no life there.
Yeah. I'm just trying to answer some questions that people want to know, and you know, you're trying to help the one.
I've got no family there. I've not lived there for 17 years. I don't know anybody in England. I really don't.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't got any friends there, nothing. No family, so be like starting again. I might as well go to Australia, you know.
Yeah. Let's call and see what they say. Today is a happy day. So Greg just spoke with someone on the phone who is offering him a job on his basically farm or land. He's got a space for him and a few little jobs he could do on site to basically earn his living there, which is amazing. They spoke on the phone for a few minutes, actually a long time, and of course they asked each other's questions to make sure that the situation is right for them. So the person's on Occidental, Negros Occidental, which is the island to the west of Cebu City. I'm gonna go ahead and try to help Greg get there. So first we're gonna do is get him his barangay clearance. He's gonna do that once the weekend's over on Monday or Tuesday. Might take him 1 or 2 days to get his barangay clearance. Then I'm gonna take him like a big backpack so you can put all his belongings, all the important things for him into that bag. I'm gonna try to arrange a way for him to get to Negros Occidental, and if I have to go there myself to make sure that he gets on the bus or the ferry, whatever, I'll do that as well. And of course I'll keep you guys posted, and so be sure to turn on bell notifications. You get notified when I release that video, because these videos are a little bit different than my usual interview content. I didn't really anticipate making videos about helping Greg out on such a regular basis, which is not a bad thing. It's been one of my dreams since I was young to help other people. So if you guys have been watching the video since when I first initially started in Turkey, I always wanted to help people out. So anyway, that's a whole other story. I'm very happy to be helping out Greg. So leave your comments down below. Let me know if you're excited to follow Greg's journey as much as I am. And once again, thank you all so much for helping me help him, because you guys are the ones that told me about, you know, go ahead and make sure that we start a GoFundMe page. By the way, we're going to go ahead and use that money to help him get to that location, and then I'm going to ask for you guys to help to see what we can do with the remainder of the money to make sure that Greg uses it to the best of his ability. Or you guys think we should just give it to him? I don't know, but that's down the road. So yeah, anything you want to share, leave it down below. And that's what happened today, an update to Greg's story. Let's get him off the streets, let's get him to a lovely home. And once again, thank you all for like donating, for watching, and for encouraging me to go ahead and help him further, because I did not anticipate for us to be at this level. So hopefully this has a happy ending, because we still got some ways to go. We got to make sure he gets to the location, to that place, and hopefully it's a good fit for both of them. And I'm just happy that they seem to get along on the phone. They talked for a while, and I think both parties are very happy to be helping each other out. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the follow-up to the story. Bye.